Rick Bullock, and I oversee the Strategic Alliances team for Harvard Business School Online. And the Strategic Alliances team works with organizations, either businesses or academic institutions or nonprofits, to take advantage of Harvard Business School online learning to advance their learning and development goals. And so just wanted to welcome you to Talking with the Team, where we wanted to talk to you about HBS Online for your organization. And I'm joined by my colleagues, Rachel and Patrick, and I'll let them introduce themselves. Rachel?
Hi, everyone. I'm Rachel Kerrigan. I'm an associate director on the Strategic Alliances team here at HBS Online, and I work with organizations that are looking to bring HBS Online to their teams as a part of their learning and development strategy.
Hi, everybody. I'm Patrick Manchon. I am an associate director with HBS Online Strategic Alliances as well. And similar to Rachel, I also work with companies globally who are looking to upskill their employees through our course offerings and programs.
Thanks to you both. So just to give kind of an overview of what we wanted to cover today, we have a few prepared slides, and then we want to kind of address any questions that you have. So um, some of you may have taken an HBS Online course some time ago. So just wanted to give you a couple updates on what's new at HBS Online in terms of some new courses that we're very excited about, some recent outcomes research on the ways in which HBS Online courses have had an impact for our individual participants, and then reiterate the certificates and credentials that are available for participants, whether you're participating as part of a learning development opportunity through your organization or as an individual. And then we wanted to share a bit about the process and kind of benefits for corporate solutions. So working with HBS Online as an organization. We'd also like to share a case study of kind of how one organization has leveraged Harvard Business School Online for their learning and development objectives. And then we'll switch to Q&A. So thanks to those of you who submitted questions as part of the registration process. We will address a couple of those that were most frequently cited, and then if you have other questions occur to you during the presentation itself, if you could please use the Q&A function, Q&A tool, to submit those questions. Then we'll get to those at the end, and then share a little bit about next steps if you want to continue the conversation with us about using HBS Online for your organization. So as far as kind of what's new at HBS Online, if you've followed the organization for some years, you'll be aware that we've kind of expanded the portfolio of course offerings quite a bit in recent years. Some of our newest courses are highlighted here in pink. So in our marketing topic area, we now have 4 courses, the latest of which are entrepreneurial marketing and personal branding. And entrepreneurial marketing is really about go-to-market strategy and marketing with limited resources. Could be, limited budgets, launching kind of a new product to market. And it really is as much applicable to intrapreneurs or those kind of marketing within an established organization with limited resources as it is for entrepreneurs. So that's a very exciting new course. And then personal branding is about how to develop and leverage your own personal brand as a professional. And so kind of some skills around that, as well as how to leverage your personal brand and your influence to advance as an authentic leader. In our leadership and management topic area, transforming customer experiences is a recently launched course, and this is particularly for those who work in service-oriented organizations in terms of delivering service as an offering or customer experiences, and it's really about how to deliver standout service and experiences and build customer loyalty. So that's a great course for those of you who may be working in the wide range of kind of industries that have kind of a service orientation, or if you're in a service function, whether that's a kind of customer service type role, within your organization. Dynamic teaming is a course that's been part of our Climb credential program. We've recently launched it as an individual course, and it's really about how to build agile and adaptable teams, and it's a great complement to our other courses in leadership and management. Finally, our most recently launched course is called AI for Leaders. It's part of our digital transformation and AI topic area, and it's really about driving, implementing, scaling kind of AI across your organization. There are no kind of technical prerequisites for it. It really starts from AI 101 and really advances through the kind of the leadership and strategy and sort of change management elements of bringing AI into your organization. And then, so those are our latest courses. And then also wanted to highlight participant outcomes. So we've worked with a research firm this past summer to survey our B2C past participants about the impact of HBS Online courses in terms of a wide variety of outcomes. We're really proud to see that we've seen positive outcomes in terms of skills and knowledge gained, as well as in terms of increased confidence. So in terms of delivering kind of skills that were immediately applicable, 91% said yes, very much so, or yes, somewhat. And a similar number shared that they gained a deeper level of expertise in a topic area. In terms of confidence, which I hope many of you experienced in your own personal course experience, 92% said yes, very much so, or yes, somewhat to the course having increased their confidence, and particularly in the rows that follow in terms of making business decision and leading initiatives at work. So we're really proud of the impact that our courses have had on individuals, and these are beneficial outcomes that can serve teams and organizations as well. And a little bit later in the presentation, Patrick will talk about one organization that has leveraged courses to their benefit. And then many of you are kind of familiar with the certificates and credentials that are offered as part of our programs. For individual courses, we offer the certificate of completion. For individuals who complete 3 courses in a topic area, they earn a certificate of specialization. And then our Credential of Readiness program is a 3-course business essentials program that includes business analytics, economics for managers, and financial accounting. And then we also have longer kind of credential programs. Highlighted here is our Credential of Leadership, Impact, and Management in Business, or CLIMB. And this is a year-long program that consists of 7 courses, as well as a capstone and a lot of peer learning opportunities throughout the year of the program. So these are all available for individuals, whether they're kind of B2C or kind of B2B participants. Now I'll hand it off to Rachel to talk about kind of the process and benefits of working with HBS Online as an organization.
Thanks, Rick. So now that you've seen kind of the range of courses and the impact that they're having with learners, I want to talk a bit about how you can bring this experience to your organization. When companies partner with HBS Online, the goals are usually the same: to develop new skill sets across the organization, to grow and retain great talent, and to build stronger collaboration across the organization through shared learning. There are also a few practical benefits to working with HBS Online, like volume-based pricing, and our client portal, which helps you track employee engagement and progress over time. We typically work with organizations in one of 2 ways. The first is open enrollment. So this gives your employees flexibility to enroll in any of our course cohorts throughout the year. Team members use a company provided access code to enroll, and it's a great option if you want to offer learning opportunities on a rolling basis throughout the year. And there's a minimum commitment of 10 enrollments per year. And again, there are volume-based discounts if you go above that. The second is private team cohorts. So this is for groups of 20 or more who want to go through a course together on a schedule that works best for your organization and your team. The great part about a private team cohort is that it allows for deeper discussion, developing a shared language and alignment around your organization's goals. The per person fee is slightly higher with a private team cohort, but volume-based discounts still apply. So we work with companies through a standard enterprise agreement, which sets up the partnership framework for access, billing, and support. And once that's in place, it's very simple to start enrolling your teams and launching private cohorts. So both options are really designed to make HBS Online flexible for your learners and scalable as well. On the next slide, once you have kind of decided how you'd like to engage with HBS Online, the next question usually is which courses make the most sense for our team? And Rick showed kind of our huge portfolio of courses that we currently have across organizations. We have a simple course finder tool. There's a screenshot on the left side of this slide here that helps you match courses to your team's goals, like driving innovation, managing financial discipline, and leading responsibly. So you can really build a learning plan that aligns with your business priorities. On the right, we also have some suggested learning pathways that are designed for professionals at different stages of their careers and their leadership journey. For those that are early in their leadership development, we have Building Influence for Impact, which includes leadership principles, power and influence for positive impact, and negotiation mastery. And this is all about developing confidence and interpersonal skills to lead effectively. And as leaders begin managing larger teams or projects, we have Mastering Managerial Processes pathway, which helps strengthen strategic thinking and operational leadership. The courses that we recommend in this pathway are Management Essentials, Dynamic Teaming, and Strategy Execution. And then for more senior leaders, we have the Preparing for Senior Leadership pathway, which includes organizational leadership and leading change and organizational renewal. And this focuses on guiding transformation and sustaining organizational growth. So whatever your goals are, our team will work closely with you to determine which learning pathway or combination of courses best supports your team's development goals and business objectives. So with that, I'll hand it over to Patrick, who's going to share how one of his clients has leveraged HBS Online.
Thank you, Rachel. So today I'm going to take you through a client that I work with closely who's been a corporate partner with HBS Online over the past 2 years, has effectively incorporated courses into their own program for their employees within their company and the outcomes that they have seen by going through HBS Online courses. This company is Azurio Water Solutions. They are based out of St. Louis in Missouri here in the U.S. There are about 2,300 employees, and they started off offering opportunities for their employees to engage with HBS Online in private cohorts in two courses that they targeted, which was Management Essentials and Leading with Finance. They saw their cohorts of 20 per course have a 100% completion rate, which is phenomenal. So everyone completed the course and earned their certificate. And because of the success of this program with those two cohorts and those 40 people completing both of those courses, they decided to add a third opportunity, which is a newer course that we brought on last year called Leading Change and Organizational Renewal, that they sent a cohort of 60 participants through this past summer to help kind of build on the great success of their first experience within the first two courses earlier. So it just kind of creates a wonderful journey for them internally. And if you go to the next slide, you will see some of the successes that they have seen from these participants. Right at the top there, it shows you that in those first two cohorts of 40, 14 of those participants received a promotion or were offered a special assignment at the conclusion of those courses and earning those certificates. Two of those 14 were promoted to regional vice presidents that were directly attributed to them completing those courses. And they have had great feedback from their participants, as you can see here on the screen. I won't read all of these testimonials to you, but I do want to highlight that their chief executive officer, Rob Tolman, did say the Azuria University Leadership Development Program is designed to elevate, upskill, and inspire high potential employees. HBS Online has provided program participants with foundational knowledge and practical insights that can be immediately put to use through our business. You'll see later in that quote, he also says that we couldn't have asked for a better partner than HBS in this endeavor. So that is coming directly from the CEO of Azuria, which is phenomenal. And then on the right, you'll see actual testimonial quotes from participants who went through the courses. One of them saying that the Harvard Business School online courses pushed me to think critically and step outside of their own comfort zone. Another one said that the ability to share ideas and perspectives with other students in the online community really provides a sense of inclusion that most online formats in the educational space lack. Excuse me for stuttering. But that testimonial, I think, speaks greatly to the experience of a participant that some of you or all of you may know and recall from your own experience in our courses, that the power of peer learning through our platform is highly regarded as one of the most important aspects of taking a course with HBS Online. So with that, I'm going to flip it back to Rick for to kick us off on the Q&A.
Thank you so much, Patrick. And thanks to those of you who submitted questions in advance. I'm going to stop sharing and then pivot over to, one second, sorry. Just trying to, one second. Thank you so much for your patience. So just wanted to kind of touch on some of the questions that were submitted in advance, and then invite you to use the chat feature to submit additional questions. So we had a question from Sabatha about global organizations enrolling in HBS Online courses with team members in multiple locations around the world. Rachel, do you want to touch on this one?
Sure. That's a great question. Actually, many of the organizations we work with are global. So we offer our courses to participants and teams all around the world. And one of the big advantages of HBS Online is that all of our programs are asynchronous. So that means that team members don't need to be online at the same time, even if they're learning together. Everyone works through the course content and assignments on their own schedule while still meeting the course deadlines and engaging in discussions with their peers, as Patrick mentioned. So even if you have team members in Singapore, London, New York, they all can participate in the same cohort without worrying about any time zone conflicts.
Thanks so much, Rachel. And then we had a question from Mozalisi about eligibility criteria for courses based on age or academic background. Patrick, do you want to cover this one? Oh, you're muted, Patrick.
Sorry about that. HBS Online does ask that all learners who come to our courses and enroll in any course at least be of 18 years of age. We are delivering our courses in English, so it is important to have a proficiency in the English language. And beyond that, it is a commitment to participating in the course as the course requires. So with the peer learning, being engaged, giving feedback to the other learners in the course with you. But besides that, those are the only two requirements that HBS Online does require at this time.
Thanks so much, Patrick. And yeah, I think we welcome learners across just a huge range of academic and professional backgrounds. Several of you noted that you work for nonprofit organizations and wondered how HBS Online might fit with your team's learning and development goals. You want to talk about that, Rachel?
Sure. So we actually do work with quite a few nonprofit organizations and institutions as well. So first, we offer special pricing for nonprofits and universities, which helps make our programs more accessible. So if you do work for a nonprofit, would definitely recommend submitting a request form that Kylie provided the link to, and we can talk through the pricing with you. But beyond pricing, our courses are designed around universal leadership and management skills like decision making, financial acumen, and effective team collaboration. So those are just as critical in a nonprofit setting as they are in a corporate one. I also just want to highlight that we have a set of courses in our business and society topic area. Those courses are focused on sustainability, social impact, and corporate accountability, and they tend to really resonate with purpose-driven organizations. But overall, our courses are really relevant across industries, and I think you'd find that you would connect with the challenges that nonprofit teams face every day.
Thanks, Rachel. And then there was another question that we hear regularly about course customization. Gada asked about how flexible HBS Online is in adapting programs for individual organizations. Patrick, could you share a bit about this?
Sure. So at this time, HBS Online unfortunately does not offer customization or modifications to any of our course content. That said, we and the Strategic Alliances team are more than happy to guide you using our course finder tool that was mentioned earlier to help identify the best courses that could work for your organization's learning needs and goals. And then with the private team cohorts, there is a little more flexibility there to create a experience for your team, mostly on the timing of the course that's offered, the pacing of the course, but it does give you a little more flexibility in a private team cohort. So with that, I think that answers those questions, Rick.
Yes, thanks so much, Patrick. We'll be happy to answer any other questions any of you have. If you could please just use the Q&A tool, and then we will answer any questions you have. So Vassal submitted a question about certificates of specialization. To earn one, is it required to complete 3 courses from the designated list? That's a great question. So the certificates of specialization align with our learning tracks, our kind of topic areas, such as leadership and management, strategy, business and society, as Rachel just mentioned, entrepreneurship and innovation, and others. And so we have kind of a range of courses within those topic areas, and so you can earn a certificate of specialization by completing successfully any 3 courses within those topic areas. The specific pathways that Rachel mentioned aren't aligned to a specific certificate of specialization. We just wanted to highlight some illustrative examples of how our courses serve learners at different stages of their professional career. So you don't need to take those 3 specific, courses on, mastering managerial processes, for example, in order to earn a certificate of specialization in leadership and management. The goal that we have is just to provide impactful learning for professionals at a wide range of stages of their professional journeys, and we can help guide you and your teams to help find the kind of the right fit based on learning needs and kind of where you and the teams are in their professional development and leadership journeys. Happy to hang around for another minute if anyone else has any questions. Well, if there are no additional questions, let me pull up we have a slide that sort of outlines some next steps. Patrick, do you want to cover this one?
Sure. So, as next steps, just to let you know, all of you will be receiving an email to connect you back to the webinar. We ask that you please complete, if you are interested, we ask that you complete the form that you see here highlighted on the screen in red. Um, that will connect you with the SA team or Strategic Alliances team within HBS Online. And one of us on the team will follow up with you directly. So we encourage you to follow that link. If you're interested in learning more, use that form, fill out the fields on the form that you see here on the screen, submit, and typically we get back to you in a very short time window, so you should hear from us pretty quickly. Also, we encourage you to explore the blog on our website, where you can read about stories and posts that pertain to the working with corporate organizations and how companies are using HBS Online for their learning needs within their organization. So those are the three key next steps in connecting with HBS Online and perhaps coming on as a new corporate partner. We look forward to hearing from you and hope to connect with you soon and be able to welcome you to HBS Online and your company to HBS Online.
Thanks so much, Patrick. Well, we appreciate all of your time and attention today. And on behalf of Rachel and Patrick, just wanted to say thank you. And as Patrick said, we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you so much and hope you have a great rest of your